Hello and welcome, Lynx here, and today we are sitting to a game from Brave Bengal. We played before a game from that dev, and it was Bloodbiter Beatdown. We actually played it last year. It was really an enjoyable experience, to be fair. Today we are sitting to one of the three, so far maybe, installments called BANGANRONPA, and this one with the subtitle, kind of, Chisa Yukizome. Now, we all know this is a little bit of a parody of Danganronpa, and well, I'm gonna admit it right now, I have no clue about Chisa Yukizome at all, as I've actually only watched the first season and I've only read the manga of the supposed first season. Yes, I actually have no knowledge of other Danganronpa installments. Speaking of which, we should also play games, the original games at some point. Anyway, let's check out this one first, and maybe the next two second. Yeah, it's 8 PM. You arrive outside the restaurant where your date is scheduled to be. You're a little bit excited, a little bit nervous, and a little bit curious how this whole game is going to work out. Also, you are mega interested in the person you are meeting, but that's probably a 24/7 thing for you. Yeah. I mean, since the date was established, yes. Suddenly a strange yet undeniably handsome voice echoes in your mind. Hey buddy, how you doing? You ready to spend some time with Chisa Yukizome or what? This is an important choice. Hell yeah! Yeah! High five! First things first, we've got to get you caught up on everything that's happening. To make a long story short, Chisa Yukizome used to be your teacher. Ooh. And now we're about to head inside and go on a date with her. Interesting. And then, ideally, you two, you know, spend some quality time with each other. Before we send you on your date, we need to figure out who the hell you even are. Ooh. What's your name? Oh, come on. You know, the usual. Okay, Arthur. BB! Okay, I'm sorry for the voice, BB. I did not know. Okay, Arthur. Nice to meet you. I'm Big Bang Buddy, or BBB. For short, I'm here to help you have some quality time in a moment. Alright, so like I mentioned before, Chisa used to be your teacher. Do you remember how long it's been since you were in her class? I just graduated. It's been a few years. I mean, I guess it's been a few years. Oh, so it was a few years ago. You've probably grown up a lot since then, huh? Do you remember what kind of student you were? I mean, given that we know how Chisa looks. I was a model student, I wasn't anyone special, I was a bit of a punk. Okay, if she was the teacher, I would be like, every single lesson I'm there. I was a model student. Oh, teacher's pet, huh? Hey, maybe that scored you some extra points with her. Okay, one last question. Then I'll do... by the way, BBB is main character of the game that I told you about before from Brave Bengal. That's right. Bloodbiter Beatdown. Anyway. Okay, one last question. Then I'll let you get inside. Don't wanna keep her waiting too long, right? Do you remember how this whole date got set up? I matched with her on a dating app. I don't use those. I asked her out in person. Would be nice. I told her she owed me a date after I graduated. That would make sense if we were after graduation. Let's go with this one, the second one. It was a small city, we ran into her. Boom. And we are like, teach. I actually wanted to. I always wanted to. Ask you out on a date, please. Will you go on a date with me right now? Yes. Huh? Anyway. Oh, the good old-fashioned approach. Respectable and pretty brave, too. Alright, that's enough yapping out at me. You better get in there so you can get in there, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. Good luck. I believe in you. And I believe in you that believes in me. Or something like that. Despite what the background might suggest, there are lots of people here in the cafe, but they are not important. You don't need to pay any attention to them. Technically, if you think about it, I myself could insert them. But do I have the time to do that? That's the question. I mean, I totally could. I mean, there are assets out there in the internet. Visual novel assets as well. Free. I totally could make this. Why did I even speak about that? Anyway. You take a look around and immediately spot your date. That's right, because others are irrelevant. Others are basically not noticeable at all. It's hard to miss her with her bright orange hair and her big eyes. You slide into the booth she's sitting in. Yeah, those eyes. Oh, there he is. I was starting to worry you were gonna be a no-show. Wow. I've never seen you all cleaned up like this before. Look, what do you mean I'm sorry? How? I always was cleaned up, okay? Always. Anyway, looking good. Thanks. You look great too. I know, yeah. Just in case I do something stupid. Thanks. You look great too. Oh, thank you. I tried to wear something that would show off the girls nicely, you know. She means the eyes, obviously. Bop me in the face with them. Oh, you wanted to show them off to me? Oh, come on. I know we're not on this date because you just want to catch up or whatever. What do you mean? Go ahead and look. I'd be pretty insulted if you didn't, to be honest. To be fair, I do. The date seems to be going pretty well so far. I probably should have chosen the first option, but whatever. The waiter comes by and takes your orders. You can imagine yourself ordering whatever food you want. What? Yes, they have it. They have what? While you wait, the conversation continues. They have what? Well, was it the response to the previous one? I can order whatever, so I ordered something that it had it. Okay. Got it. While you wait, the conversation continues. So, Arthur, I'm curious about something. Do you have a teacher fetish? I don't want to talk about it. I mean, we know each other because I was your teacher, so I'm just curious if that's a thing for you. I can totally say yes. I absolutely like characters that are teachers. Like, first example that comes to mind, the one from Oregairu. Absolutely stunning and absolutely actual best girl in the show. In the anime. Anywho. Doesn't everyone? Maybe. You're not the first student to ask me out, so I suppose it is pretty common. Say what? You are the first one I've taken up on that offer for. Yes! It's been so long since you were in my class, even if it doesn't really feel like it. How have you been this past few years? I'm so lonely. I've been crushing it. I'm in the middle of both. Let's say they're crashing it. Why not? Yeah, totally. I'm not, but I also don't feel lonely, so...
Oh yeah, that's great to hear. I'm so proud of you. I always had a feeling you'd do big things in life.
Said no teacher ever to me. Maybe in primary school, but... yeah, let's not get into that. The food arrives and the two of you start chowing down. It's freaking delicious. During your meal, Chisa decides to speak up again. Man, I'm so glad she's able to keep the conversation going. Makes things easier.
Okay, Arthur. I think we've done enough small talk, so how about we get to the juicy stuff?
Hey?
Just so we're both crystal clear on everything and nobody's gotten the wrong idea. You are planning to spend some more time with me, right?
Monoku, okay. I mean, if you're okay with that.
Oh, sweetie, I am more than okay with it, trust me. Have you had someone before? You don't have to answer that if you're not comfortable. I was just curious, is all.
Of course.
Nice. Good for you. That doesn't really surprise me. I'm sure you've got girls all over you, huh?
Nah, not really.
But I guarantee... fuck. But I guarantee you haven't been with a girl like me before.
I mean, over here I probably can expect that to be truth. If you hear that in real life, you're like... red light, avert, avert. It's not worth it. Anyway, you feel Chisa's foot reach across the booth towards you.
Oh, very nice. Have you ever thought of me?
More times than I can count.
Oh, is that right? Yes. Well, I hope you still have some left in the tank for me.
You know, to spend some more quality time together, you know. Chisa starts to look at you with hearts in her eyes, while biting their lip as well. The lower, by the way.
Ah, you've gotten so sexy these past few years. You have no idea how hard it was to resist. Pouncing on you while you were in the class.
Interesting. Not gonna lie, you should have gone for it.
Oh, that would be pretty hot, but if we'd gotten caught...
Well, I wouldn't say a word to anyone, that's for sure.
You were always such a good boy for me. Hell yeah. I think you deserve to be rewarded for that.
Let me finish my meal! Oh, I want you to.
Let's get out of here then, handsome.
The two of you finish paying for your food and head outside. She takes you to her apartment immediately afterwards. And you grab her hand along the way. She tells you to get comfortable in her room while she heads to the bathroom.
Yeah, nice job, Arthur. You're in there. I knew you could do it. Real quick, before you go out on it. Girl, let me explain a few things so we're not totally lost. You don't have to. So all the choices you've made so far have had some points attached to them. Don't worry.
Blue points 5, red 7. Okay.
If you haven't been keeping track, I've got you covered, homie. What's gonna happen a bit is you're gonna have a few bit different acts you can choose from. Hand holding, hugging, maybe even a kiss to choose from. Each act costs a certain amount of blue or red points. You get to spend the points you've earned however you want. Want to watch some comedy? 3 comedies in a row. If you got the points, then go nuts, bro. Once you've all tapped out for the night, go ahead and pick the finish act and we'll get this game wrapped up, okay? Alright, that's enough blabbering out of me. Go get there, Tiger!
The one truth has arrived at last. Enjoy. Right.
So, how should we start? Any suggestions? What have you been dying to do to me?
Hand holding. Hugging. And let's finish it off with a good old kiss. After your passionate hand holding, hugging, and a kiss, that you finally decided to call it at night.
Wow. I'm just gonna say it, I've never been enjoying a date like that before.
Me neither.
Glad to hear it. But I've still got a few tricks I haven't shown yet. We're just getting started, Arthur. So, wanna cuddle some more? After I get cleaned up, I mean.
You and Chisa get all cozy and snuggly, waggly, and spend the night doing cute shit like that. See, I told you! And you didn't believe me. And then you both lived happily ever after, while having lots and lots of fun. The end, babe! And that was BANGANRONPA Chisa Yukizome. Like the Polish version YouTube exclusive. Or something. Anyway, that was the first of the 3. We might actually dive into all 3 of them. Why not? Maybe 3 days in a row, something like that. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Consider liking the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. We absolutely do play games like this. We absolutely try to make them somewhat YouTube friendly. And I don't mean by that like child friendly. I mean YouTube friendly. YouTube friendly for adults? Or something? Basically, in YouTube you get to choose what kind of video it is, right? No matter what. Mine are not aimed at children. Basically, is what I mean. Anyway, it's still YouTube friendly. It's supposed to be. Oh yeah, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram in the description if you're into that stuff. And this game you can find on itch.io. A well-known indie games platform. Maybe not well-known, but you can find on itch.io, yeah. With that being said, hope you all have a wonderful day. And hopefully tomorrow we'll see to the second BANGANRONPA installment. And hopefully I'll see you there as well. Bye bye.